Okay, so every student, and I mean every student, eventually comes face to face with it. That one huge, monumental project. You know the one. It feels like it could define your entire academic career. Today, we're going to talk about a path to not just get it done, but to absolutely nail it.
Yeah, that final thesis, or that giant dissertation. I mean, we've all been there, right? You're staring at the requirements for this massive paper, and you can just feel the weight of it all. It can totally feel like you're standing at the bottom of an impossible mountain. But what if you had a secret weapon, a map, a guide, a whole toolkit to conquer that mountain?
You know, it reminds me of that old saying, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And it's so true, especially for these massive projects. The trick isn't to just stare up at the peak and get freaked out. Nope, it's all about focusing on the path, just one single step at a time.
And that first step, well, it's got to be laying a solid foundation. And that means solid research. Before you can even think about building your argument, before you write a single word, you have to know your stuff inside and out. And that means navigating this sea of information. But where do you even start? Seriously, the online library just seems endless. And after a while, all the articles and papers just kind of blur together. I remember that feeling of being completely swamped. It's actually a real thing called research paralysis. You've got access to millions of articles, but which ones actually matter for your project? It's a super frustrating hurdle, but it's one you can definitely clear with the right game plan.
So here's the game plan. Step 1 is to get crystal clear on your research question. Think of it like your compass. It's going to guide you through that sea of info. Then you can focus on finding the hidden gems, the sources that are actually going to support your argument. After that, it's about weaving those sources together to tell a story. And finally, building a perfect bibliography right from the get-go, so you're not in a total panic at the last minute.
Okay, so once you've got that solid foundation of research, it is time to start building. And honestly, this is where the real challenge often kicks in, putting the actual paper together.
And isn't that the absolute truth? That little blinking cursor on a blank white screen, it can feel like you're going up against a formidable opponent. How do you even begin to tame that beast? How do you turn this mountain of research into a powerful, persuasive argument that's going to blow your professor away? Well, you start with a blueprint. A strong outline is everything. It makes sure your argument is solid and makes sense before you dive in. Then, you need a thesis statement. That's your North Star, keeping you on track. And from there, you just tackle it chapter by chapter. It's way less overwhelming and keeps you motivated all the way to the finish line.
Now, for a lot of us, this next part is a huge roadblock, the data. You've done the surveys, you've got the numbers, maybe you have interview notes, but now what do you do with it all?
I've been there. You're just staring at a spreadsheet of numbers that might as well be in a foreign language. You know the answers are hiding in there somewhere, but you just can't see them yet. The key is unlocking the story your data is trying to tell.
And this is where the magic really happens. You can take that raw, confusing data and turn it into a story that will hook your reader. It's all about finding the key trends, connecting the dots, and then pulling out those powerful insights that become the heart of your entire paper.
All right, you have come so far. You've conquered the research, you've tamed the blank page, you've deciphered the data. You are so close to the finish line. But there is one more crucial step, and it's what separates a good paper from a truly great one.
I mean, just look at the difference here. The idea is exactly the same, but that after version has a totally different vibe, right? It's confident, it's powerful. It's the kind of writing that doesn't just get a good grade, it makes an impact. This is all about making sure your brilliant ideas are communicated with the clarity and punch they deserve.
So there you have it, your secret weapon for climbing that academic mountain. A complete toolkit to help you tackle any challenge, from that very first research question all the way to the final polished sentence.
Because look, this isn't just about finishing a project. It's about doing work that you're genuinely proud of. It's about reaching for your full potential. It's about becoming the incredible scholar you were always meant to be.
Your journey to academic excellence can start right now. Don't wait another minute to unlock what you're truly capable of. So what are you waiting for? That mountain is calling your name. Are you ready to start the climb?